Hi, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to operate from a high state of consciousness and awareness, and how to carry these high frequencies and vibrations into our daily lives, and also how to create our realities from these high vibrations. How do we bring the highest versions of ourselves into our material reality? How do we operate from these high frequencies, from our 5D vibrational bodies or our light bodies in this physical realm? How do we bring the 5D version of ourselves into the 3D world? This is what I'm going to be talking about based on my own learning and my own remembering and what I am doing to consciously carry this energy to help me or assist me in navigating this 3D world. You know, it truly is a new day. It truly is a new time. We are truly experiencing high energies. We are truly remembering new things. There's new wisdom, new understanding, new everything. And when we have new everything, it means it's time for a new way of being. So for us, most of us who are experiencing these energies, which is majority of the people out here in this beautiful world, we are all experiencing these energies. And the thing is, how do we, as 5D high vibrating beings, consciously carry this energy and operate and navigate this 3D world successfully? That's the question. So I'm going to be talking about a tool that helps me navigate this 3D world successfully by helping me consciously remember that I am a carrier of these high frequency energies and that I can operate in this world from that perspective. So perhaps this tool will be useful for somebody out there. But you know, the way things are changing, some of the old energies, most of us have understood it or are getting there. We now know that some of these old ways of working, however attractive they were, they are no longer working because the energies are dying off. The energies are no longer supported. Something like the law of attraction. It was a way that helped us a lot in creating and manifesting our realities in this world, in the old 3D energies. It may work at this moment for some, it may not work for others. I don't know. But I'm just sharing that some of these old energies are losing their energies because the vibrations are coming that are forcing us or causing us to operate from other dimensions and through other means. So the law of attraction worked in this way. You have a mental image, and then you have emotions around that image of what you want to achieve or whatever idea you want to achieve. And then based on your emotional state, you would attract things to you that would help you materialize that idea or that mental vision that you had for yourself. So it was what you imagine, the mental image, the emotions, and then the attractions. So your emotions had to be on point. If your emotions were not on point, you would end up attracting to yourself things that would nullify the what you wanted to create, things that would ruin or attract to you different things from what the original objective was. That was how, or that is how the law of attraction works. The image, the emotions, and then the attraction. So what you get what you want based on you having your emotions on point. If your emotions are not on point, you get something else. That's how it works. In this new energies, it's a little different. Well, it's way different. Now we are remembering that we are masters and we are creating our realities, not based on the law of attraction, but based on the state of our vibrational beings. We are creating as masters, creating realities based on our vibrational state. And this is so important in remembering because this is not about emotions anymore. It's about how we are being, who we are, how we are showing up. It has nothing to do with emotions. And I'll give an example here of how I have learned to distinguish between what emotions are in relation to creation and what a state of being is in relation to creation. And I'm going to use love as my example. Love is really not an emotion. I mean, most of us perceived it in that way. Love as an emotion. But I'm learning that love is really a state of being. It is just how it is. It is what it is. Just like the ocean is just the ocean. Whether we have waves or not does not change the fact that the ocean is just the ocean. Emotions are totally different things. They're usually up or down, and they really don't represent the true picture of what love is. So love is really a vibration. Love is a state of being. Love is who we are. So this is how we need to be. This is who we are. We are love. So when we are creating in these new energies, we are going to be operating from this state of being. This is what is going to be drawing to us the things that we want in this material time, this particular time, and it will have nothing to do with our emotional state of being, which I really, really feel is a great, great relief, because all we have to do is just be. It is no longer about doing in order to manifest. It is just about being in our natural state of love and allowing that attraction, that vibration to spread out into the universe and bring to us based on frequency, based on vibration. And I just think it is just so wonderful because, I mean, really, how cool is it that we can really be operating from being us, being in our natural state? It's such a good way of just relieving stress, because we are no longer doing. We are just being. So, so, so cool. I really, really love it. So I'm going to share with you one of the tools that has really helped me bring in this high frequency in this material realm. That tool is the Merkaba. The Merkaba or the Merkaba. I don't know how it's pronounced or how anyone else pronounces it. Some of these words, oh my God. Anywho, this tool has really, really, really been helping me in learning how to remembering how to bring these high frequency energies into my 3D life at this particular time. A Merkaba is a light body vehicle. It's the light body vehicle. And inside the Merkaba is your light body. And I'm going to explain to you how I use this Merkaba to help me bring in these energies. And the purpose of a Merkaba is really to help us in interdimensional travel. So since we are now multi-dimensional beings, when we are inside our light bodies, our higher selves are inside this light body vehicle. When we can visualize our higher selves being inside our Merkaba, our light ship, and our vehicles, we can really travel and navigate very, very successfully life on the 3D realm. We are up in the high vibrations and we are traveling to 3D without losing ourselves, because we are here as our higher selves in this light body vehicle. Obviously, the light body vehicle is not operating through low vibrations. So we are always sure when our light body is spinning, is inside this Merkaba, we are definitely operating in high frequencies. And that is a great, great relief. So let me just show you another way that I visualize this and use the Merkaba. I have this diagram that really helps me to create a vision of how I see myself inside this light body vehicle. I see myself raising my vibrations from 3D, intending to be my highest self in 3D. And as a result, as I ascend in 3D upward, my higher self descends my higher self descends into 3D, and it settles in wonderfully inside this light body. So I in 3D intend to ascend, and as I intend to ascend, my higher self comes from 5D into my 3D experience and settles inside this Merkaba as I see it. So I love to use this visualization symbol, two tetrahedrons merging together and me inside this as my light body operating and spinning 3D, 5D, 3D, and into all other dimensions. It is such a beautiful tool. And what I see in the end is this beauty over here. I see myself settling in just as you can see in this picture, settling in a calm state of vibration, operating from love, operating from high frequencies in this 3D world. So no matter what situation I find myself in, situations that don't make me comfortable or situations that I'm not really sure how to navigate, just seeing myself and visualizing my higher self descending as I choose to, by intention, to be my highest self. I see my light body coming in and settling into my heart chakra. And from this space, I can really navigate, relationships and navigate circumstances that I might not be comfortable with, or that I'm not sure about, from a very, very high perspective. When something happens to me that I would normally have a very not so good reaction, I would think to myself, Caroline, this is you as your higher self showing up on the scene. How is your higher self going to handle this situation? And based on this, I'm able now to really consciously be more aware of who I am and be able to see, you know what, this is me. I am in a state of love. I'm in a state of peace and calm and joy. So what would I do? What would I do as this peaceful vibration, as this loving vibration, as this joyful vibration? How would I handle this situation? So this tool is really, really helping me a lot in bringing these high frequencies and remembering that I am this high frequency being, and the way that I'm approaching life is now different, and I can consciously choose in every moment how I want to be. And I tell you, it's just been a blast experimenting with being this me in this 3D world at this time. So I'm sure that someone would benefit from using this tool in their lives. I mean, some people get it already. Some people may not get it and may need assistance in reminding themselves, how to be or how to bring in these new energies. And I tell you, it is so powerful. Just remembering that and just seeing yourself in your body vehicle, the Merkaba, and lights, you spinning around and operating. It kind of gives you an access and permission, really, if you need it, to really, really be the best that you can be in every circumstance. So I highly recommend this tool. And I also want to say that I also highly recommend, when we buy crystals, sometimes it's very important to get crystals in the shape of sacred geometry, because these sacred geometry tools are very powerful energies. They explode energy into your force field of light. That's how powerful they are. You might not understand how they work, but these things have an energy projection that comes into the energy field of the individual that's using them. And they can really truly open up portals and dimensions and knowings and rememberings. So you might not get it in the beginning why you have a particular crystal in the shape of a sacred geometrical shape, but it surely is working. So if you have a tool like this, you can always work with it to remind you of your high vibrational status, which is so cool because we are all here, and also to remind you of who you are and how you can be, and that you truly are not blocked. You can always travel from dimension to dimension to gather information and come back and just be who you are meant to be. So you can wear this as jewelry. I've seen some beautiful jewelry pieces of this, or you can just have an image somewhere that you can occasionally look at to remind you of how to be, or you can just draw the symbol of as above, so below, and see yourself in between in the center, projecting light outward, manifesting and operating as the high frequency, high vibration being, carrying these energies from 5D to 3D and operating successfully in this world. I love you guys. It's time to keep vibrating. These are beautiful times of high energies and changes. Just open up and allow, and let's just be and not keep doing. I love you so much. So excited. Bye.